Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well. Today it's 24 hours removed pretty much since last night's calamity. 5-0 embarrassment, catastrophe, disaster, crashing down. Talking about crashing down, Liverpool's title hopes have crashed down. They've crashed and burnt to the ground just like Woodstock 99. For those that were either alive and around to see what went down at Woodstock 99, I was a kid, I found about it much later on. But it didn't look good. And Jurgen Klopp's farewell tour has absolutely crumbled and crashed and burnt down to the ground just like Woodstock 99. Now, that goes hand in hand with what we saw yesterday. Chelsea Football Club burned and crashed down to the ground just like Woodstock 99. And today is going to be a continuation of that because we now have all the briefs that have been put out and we're hearing the latest from Chelsea. And what can I say? We are not a serious institution. Simple as that. We are just not a serious institution. The whole thing is just a joke. I'll get to that in a sec. Before we get into that, can we talk about Liverpool really quickly and some of the other games as well? Man United. Liverpool's title race is over. I didn't think I'd be saying that. I thought I'd be saying Arsenal's title race is over first. But lo and behold, Chelsea have to step in and here you go, have a 5-0 win. And Everton, on the other hand, Sean Dyche, who gets ridiculed, right? Because he's Sean Dyche. He's almost become like a meme of himself, right? The Ginger Mourinho, look what he's done to Liverpool today. Liverpool could not find a way through. Everton were absolutely outstanding. Outstanding. Pickford annoys me. He annoys me. Absolutely annoys me. Do you want to know why he annoys me? Because some days he looks like prime Buffon. Like today, prime Oliver Kahn, prime Casillas, prime Dida, yeah, prime Manuel Neuer, prime Petr Cech. And then some days he looks like Onana. Or, with all due respect to him, Karius. You know, Pickford is so hot and cold, but today absolutely outstanding. And it means that Everton are basically, you could say, one win away from being mathematically safe in the Premier League and safe from relegation. Whereas Liverpool now are 3 points off of Arsenal and 1 point ahead of City, who still have 2 games to play. It's over. With 4 games remaining, it's over. You are asking Man City to lose 2 games. It's not happening. Because they're going to be beating Brighton tomorrow. And then they're going to be winning whatever game they got. It's in Man City's hands. It's in Man City's hands. Arsenal will be the ones to fight with them till the end. If they don't throw any of their upcoming games away. And we've helped put them into that position. So credit to Everton. Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, I'm sorry, it's had to end this way. Sorry, not sorry. But in other news, Man United have beaten Sheffield United 4-2. They were losing twice. Yet they came back from behind and they did manage to beat them 4-2. Now, on the other hand, we went and drew 2-2 to Sheffield United when we needed to get a result. So Man United, it's funny. Man United are almost like us, but not quite like us. You know what I mean? You know, they're like the little bro, the little brother that tries to emulate the big brother, but just can't do it well enough. Or in our case, can't do it bad enough. That's the situation. Because they've won, they are now 6 points ahead of Chelsea. Chelsea still having to play 1 game. But when you look at who we've got to play, we've got to play Villa. Next, we've got to play Tottenham. We are dead. It's over. After yesterday, it's over. Now, we all have a consensus here. All of us as fans are looking at this situation and thinking, Chelsea Football Club is in the gutter. Like, we are finished. Yesterday was a huge catalyst. A catalyst to getting the fan base on side. A catalyst to getting everyone on the same page. A catalyst for everyone to realise the situation for what it actually is now. People that wanted to blame one thing now realize there's a collective amount of problems. People that were only on Pochettino now realize there's problems with the players and there's problems with the owners and the recruitment. People that were only on the owners and recruitment now realize there's actually a problem with the manager as well. The people that were on the players will now realize there's the manager and the recruitment and the owners. Like, everyone now realizes that there's multiple issues at the football club. Except the most important people. Check this out. Business as usual at Chelsea today. We once used to be a serious institution. We once used to be an institution where the simple mere presence of a helicopter arriving at a training ground means heads are about to fly. Like, it didn't even need to land yet, and everyone knew what was happening. That's how serious we were as an institution before. Roman would come in with his helicopter. Players are here. Oh, what? Is that the chopper? Oh my God, it's the chopper. Oh, mate. Gaffer. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. It's over for you. It's over for you. Heads are about to fly. Now? Yeah. Get battered 5-0. Not a problem. Here's more. Here's Fabrizio Romano. We're going to get through a lot. Tons of briefs today. Tons of briefing. Although the briefs were, you could argue, a bit of a contradiction to each other. I'm starting to think that maybe this isn't really much of a brief. These are now actual journalists trying to find out what's going on because they're not actually getting any info, maybe. Let's wait and see. Anyway, here's Fabrizio. The future of Mauricio Pochettino has not changed today. It was business as usual at Chelsea. They will give him the opportunity to go to the end of the season. Talks at the end of the season. Nothing is imminent. We are not a serious institution. We are not. Now, some people are going to say there's not much point getting rid of Pochettino now. But is there any point in keeping him? Tell me, is there any point in keeping him? What's the point in keeping him? If we're screwed, what's the point in keeping him? If everyone is hell-bent that in the summer he's gone, well, why waste the next, 4 games, 5 games? Why? Might as well try something new. That way we have an idea of what we're doing in terms of these 3, 4, 5 games. Maybe we actually get to see something in these players that we didn't know they had because maybe Pochettino isn't getting it out of them. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. We won't find out if you don't try. We're going to keep him to the end of the season only to chop him up anyway. Check this out. Sources say Pochettino's man management skills have been appreciated amid the scrutiny on them. The players were given Wednesday as a day off to let the dust settle. This is in reference to Chelsea would run the risk of a dressing room backlash if they sacked Pochettino. Oh, man, this football club. It's painful. It's physically painful. Like, it's actually physically painful. Like, I want to pull my eyeballs out. Like, this is... It can't... How did we get this bad? How did it get this bad? Like, how? How did it get this bad? How? In what world? Tell me. Just please tell me. In what world is it normal to get annihilated 5-0 in the fashion that we got annihilated yesterday against Arsenal when it could have been 12-0? I said this yesterday, I'll say it again. It could have been 12. Arsenal missed quite a lot. It could have been 12. We still get annihilated 5-0 in the most embarrassing way, the lowest moment of the low at this football club, at least in the modern era. And the players are given a day off? Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, it's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. How can you set a precedent to the players now? This isn't the first time. If you put in so much of I want to say a shit show, yeah? If you put in such a bad performance, you're getting the day off. Paid. Incredible. This football club, incredible. Incredible. There's more. We're not done. There's more. Mauricio Pochettino's job at Chelsea is not safe beyond the summer. The hierarchy are yet to make a decision on his future at the club, although there is recognition that he's not solely responsible for their struggles. So who is? Who is? Go on, tell me. Who is? Who? I dare you to say the players. I dare you. The Chelsea hierarchy, I dare you to say it's the players. Please say it's the players. Please. Please. Because you know what that means. If you were to say that it's the players, it means you got it wrong. There. That's why I always come back to the same point. You are the problem. The hierarchy at Chelsea are the problem. It's not... It is how poor the players are. And it is how poor Pochettino is. But who put all of this in place? When we weren't all on board with it. We were excited with some of the transfers that we were seeing. I think just because of the amount of money that was being flashed about, we thought we were doing a madness. I think we can all admit that, right? But it's amazing how we've all come to the consensus on what is actually wrong, and the ones that matter the most are pretending it's not happening. No, everything's all good. Everything's lush. Don't worry. No, not a problem. People that were responsible for all the decision making, nice, fine. They know exactly what they're doing. Brilliant. Who put all this in place? This hierarchy. These owners, these directors that are under the orders of these owners. It's as simple as that. So anyone wants to blame anyone around here, you can point to the players and you can point to the manager and you can do all of this and try and convince yourselves on one thing, but trust me, if the big elephant in the room isn't going to shift, we are going to end up in the same situation, singing off the same hymn sheet next season. Simple as that. Now, check this out. A number of Chelsea players believe the squad would benefit from Mauricio Pochettino staying. I bet they would. I wonder why. Why? Go on, I'm asking you why. I'll tell you why. Of course they're going to say that. Of course they want Poch to stay. Why wouldn't they? Young players, long contracts, good money, job security, mediocre levels that they know they can, if they do a half decent job, sometimes a completely crap job. They know they get away with it. Is there more? They're in their comfort zone. That's the crucial factor here. They are in their comfort zone and they know that as long as this continues, they are going to keep their places. They are going to keep playing football. They are going to keep earning money. They are going to keep exactly how things are. And they know that as soon as something changes, it all goes up into smoke. And at that point, their places are at risk. And therefore, their careers are at risk. Because at that point, they don't know where they're heading. Whereas right now, 8-year contract, playing every week, not getting summoned to be absolutely destroyed if we do put in a crap performance. No, it's all good. Life is good. Keep Pochettino, please. We're really nice with him and he's really nice with us. So we want him to stay because he's a nice guy. We get along. These young players know without anyone to hold them accountable that if someone with an elite level came in, they would all be under the microscope. Every single one of them would be under scrutiny. And they know it. So there's that. There's more. Sources say there is already top coaches who would be prepared to take over from Pochettino and would be excited. I wonder who these are. Let me guess. Thomas Frank. Let me guess. Eddie Howe. De Zerbi. Am I missing anyone else? I'd rather take Sean Dyche. At least I know I'm getting with him. I'll be honest, this one I find hard to believe. I don't feel like there's any top manager that's excited about coming into Chelsea. They know that there's a job on their hands and they know that they're going to have to try and work some miracles. But who's capable of doing that? I stick to the same two names. TT, Jose. I stick to those two names. No one else. We'll come to one name that's been mentioned later. But before that, here's Paul Merson. It almost seems like agents are sending videos of a player, 5-minute clips, and Chelsea have gone, I'll take him. Oh my God, how good is he? Look at his clips. Look at him. They've just got a YouTube team together. This is actually quite damning. And you know what? I think he's accurate. This is the concept of data-driven AI scouting, hype job FC going into try and buy the next shiny toy that they can find. As simple as that. We want to get there first. FOMO, fear of missing out. We don't want to miss out on this one. We want to get there first before anyone else. We want to look like we're revolutionary. We want to look like we are pioneers. Can't do a bloody thing. Instead, we get ripped off, we throw $1 billion out the window and we got nothing to show for it. Fantastic. So yeah, Paul Merson's got a point. Now, let's keep moving. Chelsea club sources have stressed that some of the players the owners want to sell, Mauricio Pochettino wants to keep. So I'm guessing Conor Gallagher. But even then, I'll be honest, who's there to keep? Let's be honest, who's there to keep? Cole Palmer? Absolutely. Petrovic for now? For now. Gusto? Yeah. Anyone else? Nkunku? Yeah. Lavia? We've not even seen him yet. So, yeah. Of course, Thiago Silva, but no, he's leaving. We'll hear from him after he's gone. By the way, he lost his grandmother today. So, condolences to his family. And I don't know if it happened today or if it happened before the game. It seemed like it might have happened before the game. I want to say this. If it happened before the game, Pochettino, you are wrong for bringing him on in that 5-0 battering after we were 5-0 down if he'd already lost his grandmother. Like, you either start him and get his mind off it completely or you don't play him. Simple as that. Don't bring him into a situation where we're all embarrassed and he's got this running through his mind. Like, don't. That was already disrespectful. But anyway. This is what I'm saying. We're not a serious institution. We're just not. We're just not. Simple as that. Now, let's keep reading. Here's Fraser Fletcher. Several members of the squad and the board believe Mauricio Pochettino is finished as manager of Chelsea and his position is now untenable. This was his saying. Sources say they believe Mauricio Pochettino is a dead man walking, and despite some wanting him to stay, the pressure is reaching boiling point. CFC are aware Ruben Amorim is available for conversations. Now, listen, this is where we get to... It actually feels like with the briefs that we've got out today, it feels like there is a divide. I think like within the boardroom, you might get like some that are thinking, you know what, let's make the change, and some that are going, not some, Egbali, Clearlake, going, no, we must keep him. Because they don't want to lose face. They don't look stupid. It's not looking stupid. It's doing the right thing. Tell me, as billionaires who have made it, right? You're not stupid. In order to be a billionaire, you can't be stupid. Let me just clarify that now. You need to have some sort of common sense and intellect. You need to know what you're doing. So I'll give them credit for that. For what they've achieved in their lives, fantastic, immense. But that means you come with a certain amount of intellect. You come with a certain amount of understanding. Let's adapt some of that understanding, right? Let's display it. Let's put it on show. If you are in an organisation and you've got a manager who is bringing you crap results, and then there's an embarrassing moment, something has happened, something crucial, something detrimental, he's lost millions, things have gone down the drain, something has, a huge mistake has been committed, and it's irrecoverable. You cannot turn the clock back. It's done. The damage is done. What are you doing? Don't tell me you won't get rid of him on the spot. Don't tell me you won't bring him into your office and go, I'm going to need to have a word. In 15 minutes, come to my office, please. And after that 15 minutes, look, your recent performances, I'm sorry, are a huge cause for concern. And for that reason, we have made the decision that we cannot continue. This cannot go on. It's untenable. I'm sorry. Good luck in all of your future endeavours. That's what you would be hearing. You wouldn't be going, listen, you've just made a huge mistake. You've cost the company millions, but we're going to maybe keep you on till end of the year. How's that sound? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. It's not serious. It's not serious. Now, Ruben Amorim was mentioned. I want to say this. The whole new gen manager search that's going on at the moment, hence why Liverpool are ending up with Arne Slot, it seems like. And look, I've got to be honest, I think that's a wrong call for them. But anyway, Amorim, I can't even tell you why. My gut is simply telling me, out of all of them, maybe Amorim is the best out of the bunch. I don't know. I look at Amorim, I look at Sporting, and I feel like, maybe we'd be at least a little bit stable. But so much to prove. So much to prove. And has he got it? God knows. God knows. This is why I'm saying we can't be experimenting anymore. Forget this process, PR, BS, as far as I'm concerned. Throw it in the bin. Throw it in the bin. It's never how we operated. It's not how we're meant to operate. It's not how we do things. It's not how we get things done. It's as simple as that. So let me know your thoughts down below. As far as I'm concerned, the most achievable and realistic option for us to get results, at least immediately, is to get TT back through the door. But that's going to be the biggest ask, because you're asking this ownership to go back on their first big major decision that they made. And they don't want to lose face. They don't like being embarrassed, these lot. They want to keep face. They don't want to lose the image battle. They're going to look like idiots. In their heads, in our heads, if you've done the right thing, you won't believe how many people will end up jumping on your side and going, finally, you've woken up, you've accepted your mistake. Now we can all move forward. Do the right thing. You're not going to do the right thing though, are you? Prove us wrong. Now here's the confirmation from Thiago Silva. The post pays tribute to his grandma, and this is the picture that was there on his Insta, him and his grandmother, who sadly passed away. My condolences goes out to Thiago Silva, his family, his missus. I really, really like the Silva family. I really do. Him, his Belle Silva, his wife, the way that they've blended so well within this football club and within the fabric of this football club, and to the point where you can just know that they bleed blue. Huge respect to them. So my condolences goes out to them, of course. Now, we live in a world, just to wrap up, we live in a world where we are now getting bantered by Aston Villa. All eyes on Saturday night. Aston Villa versus Chelsea, Saturday, 8 p.m, Villa Park, and Unai Emery right there with a certain hand gesture. What does that resemble? Oh yeah, 5-0. We live in a world where Aston Villa are bantering us and we've not got a reply. Brilliant. 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 What's happened to my football club? What has happened? Now, I was going to show you something else, but I'm going to end it here. Chelsea have just ruined me here. Xavi has decided to stay at Barca, so that's mad. So he's not leaving. So that's that. Let me know your thoughts. Much appreciated. And I will catch all of you tomorrow. So thank you all so much for watching. Do not forget, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below on everything that I've mentioned. And I will catch all of you tomorrow with a brand new one. We'll see what happens. The season's over as far as I'm concerned. Like, properly, it's dead. Anyone that's still dreaming of a European spot, you are in cuckoo land. Like, you actually need therapy. I might have to send you over to Jan. Go to football therapy. You can find therapy there. Like, that way. Go now. Because it's not happening. So, season's dead. But we're going to keep Poch. Let me know your thoughts. In a bit, people. Take care and peace.